We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Razorbacks will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's incomplete. You see they listen through. Good pass rush there on a first down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's a toss play to the right. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He will score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. When when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Going for a big play downfield. Hook inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Colorado. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pass complete on the crosser. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it on a crossing route. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Second down, looking to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. And wow, Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Off the play fake on first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, they show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Put in the open. Now here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. They couldn't stop him there.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's got it with room to run. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Wheeler. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Razorbacks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Down the middle, it's Wheeler. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the runner takes off to his right. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Buffs. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Movement here from the tight end. And the running back takes the handoff. Powering right past the defender. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And the Buffaloes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. 1st down here for this offense. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Past the 30. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Colorado. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Quick throw over the middle. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Timeout is called a Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Getting set. Here's second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after, not quite through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The Duck strategy here.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what.
He's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30, the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down mark.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And there's the handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and put the ball right on the money.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights off a defender.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Gaines. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Got him in. Catch made. Big play.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He lets it go. Oh, what a grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Now the try for 2. And it's a direct snap. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He's got room to run. First down, looking for more now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffs. And the route is on.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arkansas, 36.
And from deep in the end, loses the football. The scramble is on. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Colorado offense is back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Leaning on the run game here late. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
A quick shoot. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
That's a design quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Buffaloes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Touchdown, Colorado. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, did they catch a break here? That ball is deflected. Zone coverage, eyes on the ball. They get their hands on it, but the offense doing a good job to somehow come down with that for a completion.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Razorbacks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. Now let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
What if they got cooked up with his two-point conversion attempt? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Arkansas, 48.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. Taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Fights through the tackle. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They continue to roll up the score.
They're going to score on the last play of the game. I think that's a combination of the offense just trying to work the clock. And the defense, they've already shut things down. They're in the locker room. They give up another touchdown.